to iRacing at Kansas Speedway. We are in the NASCAR A Fixed on Tuesday night. 50 lap race. I'm in the 18 Ford Mustang. This is a 30 car field. So pretty much right in the middle. There's a few good drivers that I recognize. Mitchell Dranowski, I would definitely race against him a few times. He does really well usually. Phil Prosser, I recognize that name. There's a few names that I recognize here. But hopefully we have a good race. This is one that typically the high line is best. You can run a different line. You can run the low line or probably in the middle of the track as well, but I think I'm gonna stick to the high line. That's where I got my fastest times in practice. So let's get out and qualify and see where we're gonna start this bad boy.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. The pit exit's clear. Okay, Derek, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
First lap is mostly just getting up to speed.
Green flag.
And then second lap I'm going, I might not be able to go wide open all the way around the first lap. Actually, I know I won't, because it is cold tires, gets me a little loose. The second lap will be wide open.
You're now 0.09 off the leader's pace. You've just done a 30.56.
Not too bad, 3.23. Oh, good enough for pole right now. Practice, my best was 2 something. Track was a little bit cooler in practice though. You can run, you know, a handful of laps wide open, but I don't personally think it's a good idea because I don't know if you can hear the tires squeal as well as I can, but there's lots of, yeah,
That's the end of the session.
there's lots of that, and I don't want to wear off my tires too fast. I kind of like to hold on to them as long as I can. All right, so it looks like we're starting on the pole. So that makes me a little bit nervous, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, I raced against David Grantham in I think in a fixed race yesterday morning. Anyways. All right, so we're gonna start on the pole and we're gonna run the high line for as long as we can till cars get in our way, but yeah, I'm excited about that. Kind of a Darlington type feel to it. 2.2K strength of field. Track has cooled off a little bit since the start of qualifying, down to 117.
Check 1 2. Loud and clear. Tanner, weren't you the 23 car in the last race?
22.
Okay.
Hey Ryan, hey Tanner.
Yeah, I got the 12 car game.
What's up, guys? Maybe we can actually talk without somebody trying to be a dick.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Already with the language.
Had a big old ego.
I feel like I knew that guy too. I used to do a bunch of leagues on Xbox, and that voice sounded familiar.
I'm thinking next truck race I accidentally bounce off the wall and head him.
So it looks like we do have enough fuel to make
He won a C fixed race. Can
the
you
whole
believe
race.
that, guys? He won a C fixed.
But tires would be at a
He
premium.
came back with a better remark like, "Hey man, if you're so good, why are you in this bottom split with us?"
Can you believe that? He won a C fixed. I won a C open last week and I thought I was hot
78
shit.
Fahrenheit. The track temp is 1.
Holy shit, Hellfire, C fixed shit. I can't win them in my life.
Yeah, I mean, it like takes no skill to pass. Well, takes no skill.
Stay behind
to
the
some
pace
extent
car.
to drive
Inside
that
column.
and
Could be on the inside here.
So all you have to do is qualify first and block everybody else.
Preach on, I was just gonna say that.
Haven't done a race
A
here.
little hot off pit road, buddy. Almost killed somebody.
I'm not sure that I've ever done
I
a
know what I
race
was
in these
doing.
cars at this track.
I did too.
Definitely done a lot of practice. So I don't know
That pylon.
the best way to,
To be fair, it took me about...
or what's going to be the best strategy for saving tires.
It took me about 3 or 4 years.
But I guess
to win a
we'll
dirt race.
we'll figure it out one way or the other.
My first sprint car race earlier today.
Congrats. Yeah, my first sprint car race. I beat a pro Evolution. I passed him on the high side. It was crazy.
Go print out that
50
certificate
laps.
on your wall, boy.
We're getting ready to go green.
Look everything over.
I bet he
Good.
printed out that C fixed one and put it on his wall.
All right,
Okay,
well,
Derek,
take
get
the cars
ready.
off. Be ready. Green, 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 green flag. Inside.
Whoa, wrecking maybe. Wrecking big time.
Of course, yeah. Watch out.
Getting ready to have a caution out. Caution out. How are you doing
Holy
there, bud?
shit, y'all not see the guys
Well, that didn't take long.
Line up behind the
Absolutely
main car.
His
unbelievable.
car is out.
3
Line
races
up
in a
single
row.
file behind the pace car. Safety cars out. Pits are closed.
Hey, nice save too.
That was amazing, 24. I didn't know anybody on iRacing had a brake pedal.
That's funny.
Tanner, did you see me almost wreck it on the back stretch and see that?
Thanks, bud.
You know, it might be better
What's up, Jared? Been a while since I raced against you.
early
I always
on
race
to
against
run a
you.
lower line because there's no rubber built up on the top side yet, but I don't know.
17.
Pit road will
Anything?
be open.
Safety car is out. Pits are now open.
Wasn't this race supposed to be a night race in real life anyways?
The Xfinity race is at night.
I think if the track has lights, the track should have a night race. That's my own personal opinion.
I mean, I kind of agree with that. That's because I work in the golf industry and I don't have Sundays off anyways, so.
I do got a question though. Why did we not have a Martinsville night race at this start of the season? They added lights, right?
I think it was updated in the middle of this season that's on here.
Yeah, we had a Martinsville night race a few weeks ago. I think.
Yeah, NIS was night race. I refuse to run officials at Martinsville. Garbage.
Dude, I hate that track, but I still ran it.
There's not enough alcohol to talk me into it. I agree with that. I hate that place so much.
I ran it, but it wasn't as bad. as Talladega was for me. So, well,
I'll tell you
Mitchell's
what,
gone,
though, honestly, though,
so that's one
at
less
any
tough
track,
competitor.
I don't know why this is, but like I race anywhere
It's
under the
open.
lights, I do 10 times better than what I do at the daytime.
Track temperature.
The tracks.
Dude, we did this fake 500, and we did 79 Lotuses at Indianapolis, and they did like variable conditions for qualifying and practice. I've never looked at track temperature so much in my entire life.
Closed.
Full course yard.
I mean, that's like
Gates
the
are closed.
Coca-Cola 600. I knew that if I could get to the nighttime that I would be better. Like, I mean, I'm okay during the daytime. It's just that, like, I do way better at night, though. It's like that everywhere, though. And I know it's track temp, but still.
The thing that sucked for that is I think we had like 72 cars, and 90% of the reason guys made or missed the race was just track temperature. We did proper IndyCar, like, bump day, pole day qualifying.
You know, honestly, something that I would like to see is like I was talking about last race before we were rudely interrupted by the
I
first
get
car,
these lobbies
was
with the
the,
chattiest people.
those Lumina Chevys, man. You get those cars set into iRacing, oh my god. Because they opened up a brand new can of worms when they scanned the Thunderbird of the Monte Carlo.
You're blinking there, 26.
Yes, can I get a mic check?
Gotcha.
Yeah, I saw the bar up there. That doesn't usually happen. Going away though, so let me know if it persists.
Good tempo, you're clear now. Just letting you know.
I flash like
Okay,
once
Derek,
a
go,
week.
you're
I
ready.
don't
Racing
know
regime
what
at the end of this
but
lap.
it should be
Good
good.
racetrack for us, boys. Let's go out there just like we've been doing the last
But
few
what do
weeks.
you think,
One
though, 12?
lap at
I
a
mean,
time,
what do you
one car at a
think
time,
as
one
far as
pit
that
stop
goes?
at a time. One can of fuel
What
at
are
a
you
time. Just one at a time. Just one. Just remember
I mean,
that, guys.
I think
Go through
they
there, do
opened
that
a
all race
whole new
long. We'll
can
be
of
ready
worms
to be
when
at
they
the end
skinned
of
them
this
old
thing.
cars. I mean, that just goes to show you the extent of what that they could have and add.
You can be on the inside.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things I want. I think you just have to be careful when you start doing that, because they've had so many series already about. Because this is not a big community on this game, so you have to be careful what you can scan and what you want to make official. And with the fact of adding AI, if you do it properly, you can have more things, but not necessarily put them in an official series. It just be there for something you can race.
That all really depends how popular it is. Like the Lotus 49 that they came out with was popular for like 2 weeks and then no one raced it. If the Cup cars are popular, we'll
Right.
try other stuff.
Do it. Right on.
Yeah, like honestly, like if you look at the old Can-Am cars, they're cool, but nobody races.
Hey, Scott, have a good day.
Yep.
Green flag. 1 minute 21.
Simply because they're not the old stuff.
Well, it's just the community isn't there for it. This is a 90s,
Working the bottom.
mainly NASCAR heavy community.
Still there? Still there at your door? Clear inside.
IndyCar always gets kicked to the curb here.
You good?
Oh yeah,
32.97.
That's it. It's just
Looky there.
26.7. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. New fastest lap for Stewart, 32.38.
Well, he got me on the low line.
Fastest lap for Daniels, 30.36. That was at 30.42.
Not sure which way is the best way to go right now.
5-1-1.
The last lap was at 30.51.
I think me a bit in the wall, man.
I like the high line better, I think.
30.541.
Seems to be a little bit easier for me to run.
Maybe wrecking. It's big wreck, hello.
Ah, come on. Use your fucking brake,
Guys,
guys.
just quickly, just remember. Nice smooth.
Hold your brake, asshole. Come on.
Race cars out. Line up single file
Close.
behind car number 2.
Line up behind the same car.
Ah, come on.
I'll take that 1X all day long, hitting the grass. See, you did that too, 23.
Can you get through there?
Pit road will be
Safety
open.
car is out.
Dude,
It's
me,
now
you,
open.
and the 16 all had the same idea.
I don't see the pace car.
Straight to the infield. I had that wheel cranked all the way to the left. It couldn't go farther left.
Infield, no throttle.
I was dirt tracking that thing through there.
Stop it.
If I didn't have VR, if I would have got you. I looked up 5 and you not in.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit
26,
is
pass
72
me.
kilometers per hour. It's fine, you got loads. The leader.
Yeah, tell him to stay behind
is
you, man.
pitting.
This 15 ain't gonna pass me. I guess
Start
I'll
looking
go
for your
around.
sign.
We'll see what our tires look like
Yeah,
for,
16, that one
5,
feels a lot
4,
better than a 12.
3,
I don't know, however many laps. Not very many.
1.
Yeah, it's more about damage more than
Stop on the
anything.
sign.
Did he just leave?
Until they let us start tearing off front splitter.
The day that happens, there will be no more going through the grass saves.
Go, 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 go,
You
go, go,
damn
go.
the throttle whenever it
guys.
comes.
I don't know why I thought he disappeared. That was him the whole time. Alright, so right side was 97, 97, left side was 98, 98.
Yeah, I got some
Yeah,
side
it looks like you're going to be lining up behind the two.
What was that, like 5 green laps maybe?
Maybe once I hit the apron, that could have done it too.
6, possibly.
I don't think I got on the wall.
All three of us just darted down there.
So 2 cars stayed out.
Of course, like, you can do that still in Charlotte, even in real life. There should be minimal damage because they have that AstroTurf.
If every track would get that turf, you'd see a lot better avoidance of wrecks. Like, you wouldn't see as many people get involved in it. But at the same time, I kind of
One of those pitted, so it looks like 1 stayed out.
because of the fact it looks better.
So you hit a storm drain.
Yeah, honestly, like, I know this is, like, kind of stupid, like, race cars environmental, but, like, the AstroTurf is worse for the environment. The grass is a little better. I mean, I don't know. It's better for race cars, but I really don't think AstroTurf is the greatest thing to be put down for environment. Just do our little part.
Just get rid of the splitter.
Not to mention, I mean, we got Sunoco Green E15, so
Get rid of the grass, plant a few trees. It'll produce more oxygen in the grass.
yeah, just put a big tree right there in the center of Charlotte Motor Speedway, by God.
Big old oak tree.
Put a bunch of trees in the infield in Charlotte around the Roval. So, Kyle Busch, what took you out today? Well, somebody planted a stupid tree in turn 1 in the Roval.
Goddamn people in iRacing have this damn good idea.
Put a tree, we'll just put a bunch of trees, like, in flower pots in the backstretch during the, when they have the Roval, right before the chicane, so we can say we put a chicane there because there was a tree. Maybe we'll just leave it there for the 600, we'll have a chicane in the backstretch.
Next time, right.
Get those tires cleaned off here. Good start.
Hopefully they give a 2-pass tree
1
option.
minute 23.3, 8, 7.
I tell you what,
Could be
though,
on the
honestly,
outside,
like,
Line
I
up behind
bet
the pace car.
that, I mean, that's a little bit off topic of what we're talking about, but those new cars, when they come out, I guarantee they'll have an official series.
Oh, they are. They already said they would.
It's without a doubt. Any really new cars have official series. I mean, even cars like mini races have official series. Like I said, you can go race Can-Am cars. You're lucky.
That was really weird. Why did it put me in this spot?
They go official a few times a week, but it's mostly Europeans.
Yeah, I mean, like another thing, like I love V8 supercars. They're a bunch of fun, but when they added the U.S. and Australian server, it only worked for the first season that V8 supercars came in. Like they're a bunch of fun to drive, and they're probably one of the most underrated cars on this game, but nobody ever plays Australia.
All right, guys, good luck here.
Race cuts off. Be ready. Ready. Green. Let's go. Green flag. All right, man. We got an opportunity here. Let's take advantage of it now. 1 minute 18.063. Get that rhythm back up there, knocking out the laps, dude. Inside, quarter. Still inside. Inside is clear.
Man, it gets me on that inside restart every time.
Outside. Still there. Clear now. Outside. Still out there. 32.1. 9.
Was that
Still outside.
32.17?
Good job, bud. Go get him. Still there. Door outside. Still outside. Still outside. 30.4.
94.
Was that
Yeah, door now. Door outside.
I had to tap the brake a little bit then. I need to get on the outside.
Still there. Clear high. Outside. Still outside. Still there. 30, 25, 82. Still outside. Still outside. Can't tell yet. Still outside.
Yeah, this is not the place to be.
30.82.
First lap time was at 30.82.
Definitely need the high line.
Sorry, Tim. I had to get off of it.
Outside. 30.874. Still there. Door outside. Still out there. Still outside.
Yeah, outside.
Still out there, man. Still outside.
Thank you, man.
30.794.
Just done
And did a really good job, man.
79.
Smooth. Go great. Still there at your door. Clear.
All right, got past a couple of them finally.
Thank you 30 for
Okay, Stewart's behind is increasing. It's now 0.73.
30.
All right, Derek. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Outside, 31.118. Still out there. Still out there. Still outside. Still outside. Clear high. Outside. Still outside. Clear.
Can't quite make that move on when he's running a decent lap.
4, 2, 4. Outside, outside. Still there. Outside. Still outside.
Okay, Derek. Halfway home. You've got plenty of fuel. P2. Your lap time was at
Good out there today, boss man.
31.57.
Still there.
Hey, gummit.
Still out there, man.
Go on. Thank you, 13.
Still outside. Coming to halfway in the race.
15 are blinking all over the place.
31.898. Still outside. Still outside. Outside is clear.
So hard to make that pass on the inside. I probably could have done a better job, but it'll have burned up my tires, I believe.
Lap time was 31.88.
That must have been a blink. I was, Potter said I was clear. That sucks.
Working the bottom. Still there. Still inside. Clear, clear, clear. 32.032.
Lap time was 32.03.
Outside.
Go, baby,
Still
go.
out there. Clear outside.
The track temperature's
All right, back up to
now
P3.
13 Fahrenheit.
Back on the phone.
31.987.
P3.
Good, my man. Get him. Outside. Still outside. Still out there. Clear high. 31.994.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Great job. I-4, we got 20 laps to go right now.
Can't do that on the inside. Maybe I need to run a little bit higher up. Like the middle line, possibly. Definitely faster than this guy if I could just get the position on him.
outside. 31,
Watch out.
1. Door
Thank
outside.
God.
Caution, caution, caution. Guys, just quickly, just remember.
When a caution is out, you slow down.
Stay by those fans. Do it.
He gave me a 2X for that.
God damn it, if
Away
you're
from
going
that
to be
guy
on the
so he
apron,
wouldn't bother me.
you better come back on and not take out the first one.
Closed. The road's
That's on
closed.
the hot side.
Get behind the 14.
Race cars out. Line up, single
Well,
file.
that's not what happened at all. I came up just like I always do, but you came down a little bit.
You're running the apron.
Exactly. I run the apron and then get right back on the track, just like this.
That means it's on you to re-enter safely.
I did. I ran the same line I've ran for the last 20 laps.
Yeah, you run right into me.
Just watch the replay, man. You'll see that you were lower than you normally are.
Safety car is out. Pits are now open.
So you still run through me if the car's where you normally come up?
No, you weren't where you were supposed to be.
Where I'm supposed to be, I'm actually on the racetrack.
Yep, so was I, buddy.
To be fair, you really shouldn't be pitching somebody down to the apron. You should be letting them back up if they're down there. There's really no point. It's only a lose-lose situation if you force them down there and keep them down there.
Watch your speed. You've got plenty of fuel.
That's the thing. I wasn't really pitching him down there. Just saying.
Hey, you didn't wreck. It's not a big deal, man.
Start looking for your sign.
What do you mean I didn't wreck? I got put in the wall. My race is done.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
13.
Yeah, I didn't wreck. 8 minutes repairs.
Go, man, go, man, go. 0 speed.
Well, go ahead and watch the replay while you're getting repairs done.
Safety car is out. Pits are now
Well.
open.
I'll be sure to check the replay when I get finished here, and if I came up too high, then I'll be sure to apologize. But from the way I could see it, I was running exactly the same line that I always do, trying to get a good entry to the turn. So I felt like you were a little bit lower than normally were, and I didn't expect you to be there.
Yeah.
Pits are open.
$25. Do
One
you
to
have a
go.
copy?
Going to be on the outside here on
Okay,
the turn.
Derek.
Make sure
Get
you get
ready.
that top
Race
roof
will
lead
resume at
off
the end
under.
of this lap.
1 minute 23.159.
Hey, Brian. $5.
Alright, so right sides were 81 right front, 92 right rear. That was what, 20 laps or so?
Make sure you're dragging your brakes a little bit there, bud. Get the temp in them.
7, come on.
All right, baby, do your thing. Ready?
Green light, we're racing.
Come on, brother. Horrible fucking start, leader. 1 minute 21, 22. 5, 1, 2. Inside, inside. Still inside. Clear.
Why did we stop?
Yeah.
Was at 32.90.
Inside. Still inside. 30.2, 5, 7. Still there. Doing good, man. Doing good. Keep it up. Keep it up. Looking good. Still inside.
Alright, we're in P3.
Outside, outside. Still outside. Still outside. Still there, outside. 30.414, clear.
That's the new fastest lap for Hawkins, 30.21.
Inside, inside. Still inside. Still inside.
The inside line just does not want to work.
Inside is clear. 30.697. About 10 more laps. 10.
Plus, I got a little bit of damage, and I don't know where the damage is and how much it's affected me. I mean, I know it's on my right side, but I don't know if it's the front, the side, or the rear. I'm not sure.
30.489.
P3. That was at 30.59.
$17 to go.
Outside.
That was a bad move by the 21.
1.183. Still outside. Quarter outside.
Cost me a spot and almost cost him the race.
Clear high. 24, 1, 2, 5 to go. Outside. Clear outside, outside.
Oh, happy you guys.
Still out there.
Jesus.
In and out. Inside only. Inside is clear. Inside.
I'll be running
Still there. 425. Still there. Your door. Looks clear, clear, clear.
Alright.
Inside. Still inside, even up. Still there at the bottom. Still there at your door. Clear, clear, clear.
All right, we're still sitting in P4. This is tough to pass.
7, 8, 5. Yeah, doing a really good job, man. Nice and smooth. Go great. Yellow.
Be careful.
So what you got going on out there,
We
buddy?
get closer to the middle.
Line up single
Got
file.
a bit of a stickler here in the pits, guys. Make sure
Hey,
Really
get
tough to
down,
pass.
hold my line.
the road's closed. It's only going to
I
be
get kicked down over at the wall.
That's the green white checker.
Nope, I only got 2x for it too, so they didn't get anything. Watch the replay. I'll save it to you. 16, what happened? Yeah, it shut up 23. Well, maybe, you know,
Open.
next time you don't block. Also, I got your
It's
name,
open.
so don't worry.
We got you on mute, so it doesn't matter.
He came across my nose and he's mad. Oh, okay, so basically his incident once again. Yeah, don't worry about that. I mean, there might be something funky about it because we didn't get a 4X, we got a 2X out of it, so I don't know, I have to go back and watch the replay too, so I don't blame stuff till I see it.
What's your speed limit in the pits? You've got loads of fuel.
I shouldn't have pitted.
Start looking for your sign.
That was a mistake.
I hate
5,
spider.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Joseph,
Stop on the sign.
I race in my garage, and my little cockpit is Formula One style. I cannot reach down and touch my ankles. I'm terrified of what's crawling on me.
Dude, I'd jump if I see any.
Go like hell, hard, hard,
I
hard.
bet your leg's going all itchy right now, right? And you can't grab
Right, we
it.
need to be behind
Down
this
right
14.
on spiders.
I raced in VR, too, so I can't even see them.
Yeah, we're building a house, and I was out there cutting down trees from the property last weekend. I set down the ladder, and I looked down. Hey, there's a rattlesnake.
Every now and then, it's not as bad in the summer, but every now and again there'll be those, you know, those giant, like, centipede type things. They'll be crawling, like, across my basement floor. Freaks me out.
Safety car is out. Pits are now open.
Yeah, that was definitely a mistake to pit.
But now we have a dead rattlesnake that I killed.
But
Coming around it, 14.
I have much fresher tires than
I
everybody
got
else.
snakes in my garage.
We're going to have to come around to
Where do you
27.
live?
See 'em.
Line up behind the 13.
And I'm only in, what,
Where
12th
I live?
place? Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, where do you live?
as opposed to 4th. But I have
Like
much
miles
much
south of
fresher
Daytona
tires.
right now, but we're building about 20 miles north of Daytona.
Okay, yeah, I figured that
So,
you'd be in Florida.
Of course, a quick caution ruins it, but
That's a nice
otherwise,
officer.
I can pass several guys.
No thank you, those ones will chase
I
you.
just won't make it to the front because those guys are pretty good.
Not only will it chase you, they'll kill you.
Yes, sir.
You get bitten by one of those things, don't even bother going to the hospital because you'll be dead by the time you get.
That's the optimistic spirit.
True.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now
Yeah.
109
Better
Fahrenheit.
for killing the pit.
Safety car is out. Pits are now open.
That's disappointed in myself for pitting there, but
Everyone be careful on this
one
race
to
car
go.
with these old tires.
Get ready.
Starting on
Race
the
will resume at
outside.
the end of this lap.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 25.
Why would you do that? That's no fun.
1 minute 21.93.
I need SR.
kind of pulled a Chase Elliott there, I guess. Except I
got
wasn't in
some,
the front.
I'm a charity. I got a bunch of SR I can give away to charity.
I'm still trying to recover from Talladega to Indy 500.
Indy did me good. Talladega killed me. And I lost my A license at Bristol.
So hopefully they don't wreck in front of me.
Because I always do. Because I race 100 Dover races because I love Dover. And I get taken out in about 3/4.
Well, about Dega, I was down to about 1.2. I gotta get back to 2 before the end of the season.
Yeah, I was at, I think I was at 3.5 going in Dega, got down to 1.5 leaving Dega, and then lost it at Dover, and actually got it back by the end of the week at Dover.
So there's a bag sitting here on the entry into turn 1. Try to avoid that. Get on the grill.
Yep.
Hey, this guy's off. Green flag.
Let's go.
Everybody's rolling. 2 to go. 1 minute 16.4. 6. Keep after it, bud. Keep after it, man. We need this track position. Outside. Still out there. White flag. Nice. Move. Clear. 32. 24. 8.
One more lap to
9.
go. You've just done a 32.49.
Outside. 2 wide outside. 1 outside. Still out there. Still outside. All clear, my man. Outside. Still outside. Still outside.
I'll definitely be putting this one on my wall too, Tanner.
Great race. That's the end of the race.
Check the flag.
Well, I finished 8th.
All right. Nice job, man.
I could have been in
Good, guys.
top 2 easy, starting 4th
I
place.
don't know how I drove through all that, man.
Keep talking, Tanner.
Zach, if
I honestly
you-
thought more people would
my
pit.
question is, why aren't you in a higher split? Why is your iRating as bad as ours if you're so good?
What's your speed?
I want a C6 race. Too funny.
No, but I'm honestly asking the question. You act like you're, the best or whatever was, but you're clearly not if you're down here with
He uses. And we'll try to
It's
get
because he is. Let him live his moment.
are putting gas in. Okay, Ron.
Keep talking, Tanner.
Ron, did you copy me on the weight? Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Ah, man.
What are you
Ah,
gonna do? Mute me?
I really thought
I'm
more
so
people would
scared.
pit then. You know,
you haven't
we were
answered Zach
at lap
now.
49.
You're just not that
We last
I
pitted
want
on
a
lap
C6
33. The leader stayed out, so
You
you
don't
would
have
think
enough brain cells for an
everybody
answer
else
there,
would pit,
Cole.
but I guess not.
Put
So,
this one on my wall.
oh well. I did
Hell
get
yeah.
4 spots back in the last 2 laps. Should have got more. Maybe I should have stayed to the outside because I didn't expect those guys to try to run the low line.
Just best to mute him. That's what I did.
I gotta mute you.
Put this one on my wall.
Why isn't that meeting? But I didn't expect those guys to run the low line, honestly, with the older tires. But anyway, so we did all right. 8th place. Let's see. I'll go ahead and check the iRating here. So this was the third split out of 6. Finished 8th, gained 50 iRating, so I'm up to 2212. New high for me. Gained 0.04 on the SR, up to 3.92 in the A class, so a little bit of gain there. So overall a gain, I can't complain with that. Did get the 2 incident points for that. Let me check that replay real quick. And let's see what happened. That's probably, oh yeah, it was definitely here. So let's see. It was pretty low. Let's go back a lap. Compare.
You still in here?
Yeah. What's up?
And then we'll go forward a lap.
Yeah, me?
He was a lot lower.
Yeah, I was just gonna go back and see what happened there.
What, at the end?
He was down
With the one car.
a whole lane.
He just turned. He just got in the back of somebody. It looked like a bad bump, and then, he got turned. It didn't look like, it wasn't smart,
Here's the
but
14.
it didn't look like anything
Russ,
overly
is he still
intentional.
here?
If you think you're so good, why don't you get you a real race car and put your money where your mouth is? You sure as hell acted.
I think he's still here.
Why don't you go race for money on here? There's plenty of leagues to pay out. Why are you wasting your time on this?
He just thinks he's some professional driver.
Let's see. Did he jerk the wheel or something?
It's alright, I had TJ Majors this weekend being pissy at me. TJ Majors jumped out on it.
He jerked the wheel.
Cool story, bro.
It's literally just all because he thinks he's the greatest ever.
You won 2 races in cars that take very little skill and have 0.
And then the previous lap.
Response.
Here's the previous lap.
Do you want to coach him?
Make sure you give him 2 because he's won 2 races.
How much higher he was that time? Right there is when I started coming back up the track, and he's already a whole lane higher than on this lap. And he's way down.
He's the greatest ever, 12.
Yeah, I did qualify, just don't practice.
Hey, 14, you still there?
Yeah.
I was checking the replay, and while I did probably go up slightly sooner than I did a previous lap, you were a whole lane lower than you normally were, so that's why we sideswiped each other. So, I'll take my part of the blame as well, but you were definitely a little bit lower than you normally were, a whole car width actually.
That's fair. Kind of, I feel like I left you lane. It's just one of them deals. Sorry, I've cooled down now. It's just, frustrating. So it's all good, man.
Hey, I totally understand, man. And yeah, like I said, I'll take my responsibility as well. But tough break for you, and I apologize.
Yeah, man, all good, Derek. I apologize too. I shouldn't have said anything. So just sorry on my end for being a jerk. Usually try not to be that way.
No worries, man. Have a good one.
You too, man.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. I did screw up and pit when I shouldn't have pitted, but we still ended up with 8th place and got a gain overall in both. So, yeah, it was a good time. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so. I sure would appreciate it. And next time, I won't pit when I shouldn't. Have a good one.